What's up guys, Irish Turtle here and welcome to How to Rainbow Six, a few more hints and tips. So the last video on my channel did really well, really helped some of you guys out, got some amazing feedback and we actually got some really awesome comments from you guys. So I figured I'd follow up with another video, giving you guys a few more hints and tips. Before we start though, if you find the video helpful guys, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and check out my Twitter page, at the Irish Turtle. I'm going to start picking that up a bit more, try and get out there a bit more often on there, talking to you guys, getting a bit more of a feedback going that's a bit more direct than just YouTube comments. So remember guys, check that out and enjoy the video. Okay guys, so tip number one is all about intel. Now on the defending team, this means knowing where your enemy are going to be attacking from to where they're entering a building. So as you can see there, I've pinged the entire enemy team with the static cameras that's on the outside of the map. Now this has let my team know where the enemy are entering the building from and the probability of which door they're going to attack from. So as you can see here, they're all stacked behind that door, so we assume they're going to attack from there. Although there are no guarantees, as they could be moving around anyway. But it's a fairly likely idea that they're going to be coming from that direction. Now when you're dead, you also have to remember that you can also give your team intel. So as you're about to see, I come behind a guy, and I actually get the knife on him from behind. And the reason for this is because a dead teammate is using a camera, and he's giving me intel. He's talking to me in party chat, letting me know that I can actually go behind him and get him because he's not looking the right way. So this is something important to remember guys, information is important. Now on the attacking team, this is something completely different and used with the intel drones. Now at the start of the round as the attacking team, you want to try and find the objective as quickly as possible. Now this can be done with the intel drones by spreading them out and sending them to different locations within the map, and paying attention to what's going on around you. So as you can see here, I've gone downstairs and I've found myself two enemies. Now these two enemies managed to take out my drone unfortunately very quickly. And a teammate is following me directly behind, which is a mistake as it means that his drone is now useless. Now the better way to do that would have been to spread them out. Now as you can see here, this teammate actually isn't listening to us, and he's decided not to pay attention to where the two other drones have gone down, and he's going to go upstairs. Now this is an idiot mistake, and it's not going to help you at all. So when you actually start off a round, and you're doing the intel, you want to be listening out for two key things. Well, paying attention to two key things. The first one is listening out for sounds of barricades, and the second one is seeing these sorts of spikes on the outside of walls, which means they've been barricaded, which means you're going to find the hostage very quickly. You then want to try and place your drone somewhere in the room where you can see as many enemies as possible, but you want to watch out for this sort of thing when they take out your camera, as it's going to mean you're not going to get the intel. And if you don't find the hostage at all, you're going to find out you're going to have to find the biohazard container, the hostage, the bomb, on your own without any kind of help and knowledge of where they are, which could mean you'll be wasting a lot of time just trying to find the location. So you have to remember both teams can take out each other's intel locations, the attacking being taking out the enemy's cameras on the roofs, on the sides of buildings, and the defending team taking out the drones. So you want to remember guys, intel is important in this game. Okay guys, so the next tip is all about room layout. Knowing where an entry point is in a room is really important. So a trapdoor up on the roof could be life or death. If you know that there's a trapdoor, you know to watch out for it. So here as you see, Tachanka is on the right hand side, and an enemy has actually blown a hole in the roof of the trapdoor. Now Tachanka has actually placed himself too far forwards, which means the enemy can actually shoot through the trapdoor and kill him. Now had he known the room placement a little bit better and known about the trapdoor, he would have known to place his machine gun slightly further back the other side of this door right here. Now that would allow him to look down the corridor and see the door at the end, but also avoid being shot by the trapdoor. So as you can see here, I know that the trapdoor is there, enemy drops down and I get the kill. It's as easy as that. Now, another thing to avoid is stupid barricade placement like this. Barricading an interior wall is pointless. The better option here would have been knocking small holes in that room as for sightlines to look through to the door. A similar thing here is putting a barricade on the floor in this room. There is no reason for it. All that is going to do is waste a barricade that could be better placed somewhere else. There is no reason to place that there in any way, shape or form. So remember guys, room layout. It allows defenders to know where attackers are going to most likely come from and where to watch out for them. And attackers, it allows you to know where to attack an enemy in locations that they might not expect or in locations you know aren't normally well defended. Okay, next tip guys is holes in doors and windows. If you haven't put it there yourself, 9 times out of 10 it means there's going to be an enemy behind it who's trying to get a good sightline on you without exposing themselves too much. So just watch out for that guys, it's a really quick tip and it's really going to help you improve your game. Okay guys, this tip is all about using the right equipment at the right time. Now I can't tell you the amount of times I have seen somebody fuse the hostage in a hostage round completely pointlessly and ruining the round for their team. Now the point of this guys is you want to use the right equipment for the right round. If it's a hostage round, you shouldn't really be using the class like fuse. Now this has happened so many times, it's unbelievable and so many people do it. So remember guys, think carefully about what item you're using on what kind of objective mode it is. If it's hostage, don't use lethal grenades, don't use lethal items. Now you can see even I make this mistake here. I'm looking into a room, unfortunately we don't actually know where the hostage is. I see 2 enemies and I think, right, easy grenade kill. So I throw a lethal grenade in, and unfortunately, I get killed, and then the hostage dies. So remember guys, think before you throw lethal grenades in a hostage game type. Okay guys, so my final tip is all about playing the objective. Now this game, you have to remember, is not about getting kills, it's about winning the entire game, and that's by completing objectives 9 times out of 10. So what you see here is me grabbing the hostage in a 3v2 situation and running with them out. Now as you can see there, one of my teammates died and we've gone down to a 2v2. So the reason for this is I'm not going to risk losing a game because it's quite easy for 2 people to kill 3, so instead I just run the hostage out. Now you can also see the same thing happening here again. It's a slightly longer clip, but as you can see, I've got bomb site B in front of me and I'm currently holding the diffuser. I've just killed one enemy, and then I'll go for the second one behind. At this point, I have an entire intention of planting at that bomb site as soon as I get the chance. The issue with this game is a lot of people try and take it like Call of Duty and think, right, I'm going to go for kills, I'm not going to care about the objective. You won't believe the amount of times that I have seen players rush past a bomb that's completely unguarded to try and go and get a kill at another site and then get killed. It's completely stupid, there is no reason for it. It's a lot easier just to plant at a bomb site and cover the diffuser. So as you can see there, I've killed most of the enemy team. It's a 2v1 at the minute, but it was a 2v3. And at that point, I still had the intention of planting at the bomb site, and even now, I still have the intention of planting at the bomb site, because in a 2v1, the other guy still has a chance of killing both of us if he gets a drop on us. So as you can see, I've moved towards planting the bomb, and I planted with the idea of playing for the objective and being able to cover it from outside of the room. My teammate's just gone down, so it's now a 1v1. But I've got the diffuser planted, which means this enemy player now has to worry about both me and the diffuser. Which is why I figure at this point I've pretty much got the game in the bag. Because like I say, most players will not play for the objective, they will just go for the kills. So what you can see here now is me covering the bomb, playing smart, and watching for this other player. Now, what he should have done here is, as soon as I run away from this door, he should have gone straight in for the diffuser and prayed to God that he got the actual diffuse done. Unfortunately, what he does is he goes for the kill on me instead, which doesn't really pan out for him. So at this point, I know, guaranteed, regardless of what he does, I have enough time to win the round, and there's no way he's going to beat me. So I decided to go in for the kill. But remember guys, playing the objective in this game is the best option, because there is no reason to lose because you've ignored an objective.